I started posting out on my Instagram in 2019, and that was probably the peak of my account because the most likes I've ever gotten on a post was 315, which was a very questionable comic strip I uploaded around November of that year. And since then, I haven't had any other post that's managed to beat those numbers. Rather, it's the numbers that have been beating me. In fact, one of my latest posts got only 26 likes, so I have more followers now, but somehow I'm getting progressively fewer likes. How does that mathematics make any flipping sense? I know I'm not one of the ultra-talented art gods that deserve thousands of likes and comments full of praises. I mean, look at this. It's a freaking sperm cell with glasses. Clearly, I'm not blasting out any creative juices onto the canvas. God, that came out wrong. But at least I was having fun with my silly drawings. The steady stream of likes I was managing to get were like little doses of dopamine being pumped into my brain. It felt good to be noticed by other people who shared the same passion as me. Eventually, that had to go because somebody over at IG headquarters decided it was a fantastic idea to remove the recent tab in hashtags. One of the only things giving small baby artists like me any hope of being discovered.
PSST, you can totally pay to boost your posts to have them reach a wider audience though.
Sure, I should upload my artworks because I have fun making them and not because I'm hoping for likes. But if that's the case, I might as well be having fun looking at my drawings in the Google Photos app instead, since Instagram so badly wants to kill the social in social media. Social media? More like social-lit media. Ha 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 ha. I'm gonna tell you a secret. I don't have the best track record of finishing work on time. Some days my brain does not agree to brain. So when I started writing this script, I procrastinated for a teensy bit, and one day I woke up to see a wave of artists posting TADC Rule 34 after episode 2 dropped. And then another day I woke up to see a wave of artists lamenting about the new AI in Instagram that's apparently been feeding off of our images for months without our consent. Because of course they too want to find a way to cash in on the AI trend and shove it down our throats. While I say go fuck yourself, Instagram. As if I didn't already have enough reasons to want to delete your stupid app. You just keep adding more and more. It's like they're probably telling themselves that because Instagram has become such a core part of so many people's lives around the world, it's too popular to ever get cancelled. And that thought must be what's giving them the courage to make scummy decisions like this. Well, stop that nonsense. You've already been cancelled by the 650k plus artists that have jumped ship to Kara. Obviously not every one of those 650k users will completely stop using Instagram, but the fact that so many people are willing to believe in this new app that came out of nowhere shows how fed up the community is of being fed poo-poo by IG and every other stinky company throwing creatives under the bus. Yeah, the uprising has begun. Hey, where'd you come from? I'm kind of in the middle of something. When I say boycott, you say IG, boycott. Personally, I don't think I'm ready to go as far as nuking my Insta completely, like I've seen some really hardcore guys do. Although I kind of stopped posting there, I won't be deleting my account. For now. Let's see how the next few months turn out first. For me, I think it's still too early to join the Kara hype train, because as some others have already mentioned, at the moment it's mostly artistic individuals coming on there, and compared to Instagram, the limited user pool might be a bit of a downside if you want your work to reach a more general audience with non-artistic individuals. And I like for my silly cartoons to reach a more general audience because while I do love my fellow artists, many of us are flipping hungry and can barely afford to support ourselves. So I can imagine most artists on Kara would be mainly concerned with finding fans willing to support them and not with looking for other creators to become fans of. But if you're looking for fans to financially support you and everyone else is also an artist, it would be like Nike trying to sell shoes to Adidas. It wouldn't make much sense now, would it? That's why I've come to Daddy YouTube. Even though the algorithm here has been giving me a beat down too, at least it's not the dumpster fire that IG has become, and it's not the wild card that Kara is. It's just right. Plus, I'm really enjoying the process of making videos like these where I get to talk about anything I have on my mind. It's like an online diary that I get to share with you. Isn't that absolutely wonderful? Hopefully someone enjoys watching this as much as I did making it. My biggest problem with this type of content is forcing myself to stay consistent, especially with the epileptic motivation I've had these past few months. But what I can promise you is that you'll definitely see my next video before GTA 6.